soccer, baseball, and every sport in between. Big brands, big savings, Big 5. Shop in store or online.
Now at 4:30, violence is spreading across the Middle East after airstrikes in Iran. People fleeing for safety, and there are confirmed American deaths. Today in LA is live with the overnight conflict.
Plus the global disruption from surging oil prices to flight cancellations at airports like LAX. We are tracking the impacts being felt all across the world.
Today in LA at 4:30 starts now.
Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, March 2nd. This is a live look outside over downtown LA right now. Such a pretty shot with it being so clear out.
The horizon, though, looks like kind of like a...
Is that like haze or fog?
What? We'll ask Kelly.
You know, I was driving around yesterday and I noticed like a lot of haze kind of over the mountains, like pollution.
Yes.
So hopefully not. Hopefully you're breathing good air this morning. Yes. You guys, it is the first Monday of March. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Brittany Hope. I'm in for Lynette. She's traveling back from covering the Olympics in Milan. Yeah. She's going to be back on Wednesday so that she can get back to like the California time zone. She was there for like a month.
About a month.
Long time.
Yes.
So she got adjusted to Italy time.
Yes.
But we'll have fun in the meantime.
Yes, for sure. All right, let's check in with Kelly right now. He's got much more on our Monday morning forecast. So what was that strip of light, do you think, there as we were looking at the skyline?
I'm thinking we were looking at a little bit of a combo, a little bit of that haze of what you were talking about, Brittany. That's what we end up seeing during the day, like being an inversion layer where we have some fog combining with some reduced air quality. We could be seeing a little bit of that off in the distance. We do know that there are some possible pockets of fog out there, but there hasn't been a ton. So I'll keep looking at it, but that's my best guess so far of what we could be seeing there. We do know that we are going to have some reduced air quality in some spots because of some increasing winds for the next couple of days, including a windblown dust advisory out in the desert. So we're going to continue to track those conditions. Right now, we're looking pretty good as we look out at Universal City. We've got good visibility as well, a good 10 miles of visibility. That's about as good as you can get. We will continue to warm up for today, of course, but not expecting things to be nearly as warm as what you felt yesterday or the day before that or the day before that, because remember Friday we were up in those 90s. Today I expect upper 60s at the coast. We're looking at mid 70s for areas in the Los Angeles Basin, Orange County, mid to upper 70s for the valleys and Inland Empire. We'll see low 70s for the high desert, and for our mountain communities looking at the 50s with some increasing winds, especially for the high desert and the mountains. We're going to be talking a lot about winds this week. They'll have a lot of control of when we're warming up and when we're cooling down, as they tend to do. A lot of interesting dynamics at play. So we'll be tracking those for you coming up. But first, let's check in with Robin and see how things are looking out on the road.
Well, you know it's going to start warming up soon, so you have time to beat the rush. The heavier traffic's on the way. Right now, we're looking pretty good. We're checking your drive here, leaving the South Bay. If you're hopping on the 110 or the 710, it's wide open. No problems for PCH. Even the 405 is looking good, too. The drive through downtown and East LA, wide open and quiet so far for the 10, the 60, the 5, and the 101. We do have road work, a weekend-long project that's wrapping up on the 5 in Burbank. It started Friday night between Empire and Buena Vista. A full freeway closure underway. West 134 to North 5 closed as well until 5 a.m. So another 30 minutes or so. We'll talk about those alternate routes coming up. Brittany, back to you.
Robin, thank you. We're staying on top of breaking news in the Middle East. There is escalating fallout this morning from the U.S. and Israeli airstrikes against Iran. The Iranians are retaliating, hitting Israel and U.S. military bases across the region, including this one in Bahrain. U.S. military officials are confirming there have been American fatalities.
NBC's Alice Barr has the overnight violence and a possible vote in Congress that could impact the military action.
This morning, growing violence in the Middle East, with Israel and Iranian-backed Hezbollah fighters in Lebanon exchanging fire, following this weekend's U.S.-Israeli strikes on Iran.
Mr. President, who do you want to lead Iran?
President Trump is back in Washington, lawmakers returning tomorrow for the classified briefings many are pressing for.
Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved.
Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was killed in the Saturday strikes, and now two sources briefed on the matter tell NBC News the attacks were timed based on intelligence Khamenei would be at a meeting with senior leaders. President Trump told NBC News in a phone interview many others in Iranian leadership were killed. and 3 American service members are confirmed killed in combat. U.S. officials tell NBC News they were part of an Army unit based in Kuwait.